What's up, guys? I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I just wanted to give you guys an update. The last video I made, I was trying to get these two properties that are actually next to each other. One was a single family, and the other one was a double, a small double, 2 studios. So, but it ended up, I think I told you guys it was an estate sale. The guy had passed away, so I did not get the single family residence, but I did get the double. So I got that for a pretty good deal. Ended up getting some money back in the deal for some repairs that needed done. So all in all, with the down payment and some things I had to do to the property, which I ended up redoing the hardwood floors. What else? I updated the electric boxes, and I moved one box into the other unit because they were both in the basement, and the one unit had access to both of them. So then I put 2 hot water heaters in. So I have about $7,000 in that deal, with the down payment and the with everything that I did to it. So the cash flow on that property, okay, the rents, okay, that the single family unit, that one next door, it only rented for $525 for the whole house. 2 bedroom, 1 bath, right? So this one is 2 studios. It's a double, and it rents for basically $400 a side. So $800 compared to, see what I'm saying, $525. So I have property management on that. That's about, no, that is 10% per month of the rents. So with, mortgage, taxes, and insurance and all that stuff, I'm clearing $457 a month. That's not counting vacancies or repairs or anything like that. But so, which, you can take out 40% is what they say for vacancy and repairs out of your cash flow. So, but basically it's a great return. So it's pretty simple. Haven't had any issues. But it's a great little property. So if you're definitely wanting to get into real estate, that's somewhere to start. I mean, $7,000, that's not a lot. I mean, that's with the down payment and everything. So I did paint the house myself. I did refinish the floors myself, but that saved me, a lot of money. So I think I redid the floors for about $400 compared to, some of that, the wood look, the vinyl, that waterproof stuff. I actually, in that property, before I ripped the carpet up, because the carpet was trash, disgusting, I don't know. I don't know. But I went ahead and bought all of the that flooring for the property, and it's about $1,200. Now, obviously, I would have had to put all that flooring in. Well, I ripped the carpet up, and I'm like, oh, man, these floors are not bad. And I never redone floors before, so I rented a sander, sanded them, cleaned them up, whatever, and stained them, polyurethaned them. And they look pretty good. There's some stains that didn't come out, there are obviously some pet stains from years prior or whatever, so, but they do look pretty good, especially for $400. So, but I did that work. I did have the electric and the hot water heaters done. So, and that was probably the bulk of that was the bulk. Besides the down payment, the other bulk was having those things done. So, $450 a month. Is that a lot of money? No, it's not a lot of money. But you got to think, if you have one rental property and you have $200 of positive cash flow. $200. Is that a lot of money? No, it's not a lot of money. But it's coming in every single month, right? Do you know how much money you'd have to have in the bank to get $200 a month? Over $200,000 sitting in the bank to make $200 a month. So, real estate is super powerful. Now those tenants, they're paying off the mortgage, they're paying the insurance, they're paying they're paying everything, the taxes, the insurance, mortgage and interest. You see what I'm saying? And they're even paying the property manager. I'm just collecting what's left over. I mean, obviously I have to pay those, but you see what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are always like, oh, I can't trust people, I can't. Well, with property management, obviously you got to vet the property manager out and make sure they're going to put the right people in there to have your best interest at heart. But if you're going to manage your own stuff, you have to vet the people. You have to make sure the money's there. You have to do the background checks. Now, I have 5 other units that I manage. It's not hard. I don't collect money. They all of them mail me the rent. So by the 5th, I have all the rents for those properties, right? So it's pretty simple. Pretty simple concept. Yes, obviously, if there's maintenance, repairs, that stuff has to be done. And I mean, good tenants are not going to let that stuff, slide. Oh, my toilet hasn't worked for months. Oh, really? You have to use the toilet, right? So, like I said, you're going to have stuff that's going to come up, but you just have to, think of the best. Vet those people out. Obviously, things are going to happen. I had to replace a hot water heater in one of my units, and the plumber couldn't even get to it. He said it would take me 3 hours because there was like a sink in front of it and all this stuff. He ended up having to put a hot water heater in the crawl space of this unit. And I was like, whatever. I ain't even worried about it. Whatever. I didn't have to deal with it. I didn't have to do it. And the funny thing is, this is when we had that super cold weather. It was below zero for like 9 days or something. So this is a 4-unit property, but 3 of the units are together, and then the other one's separate on one property. But property, Unit C, I had the plumber there because there's just one piece of plumbing, and I honestly don't know if it was supply line. I think it was supply line, but it was PEX. And actually, the way this house is set up, there's a garage below it, and then that apartment, there's a garage below it and a garage to the left of it, but that garage goes back and there's like a storage. So this apartment, that one little piece that froze it went down and it was in that storage space, and that's what froze. So it's like, and that was stupid cheap to have that fixed. So, and then a couple days later, I had the hot water heater, which that would have been a cheap fix if he could have, got to it. It was just an element was out, supposedly. So, anyways, you're going to have stuff that comes up, stuff that you're going to have to deal with. But, a lot of times, if you have like a single family residence, which I prefer to invest in multifamily just because you spread the risk out, you know what I mean? If you have if you have a single family home, you have one vacancy, your stuff's empty, right? It's empty. You're paying, you don't have any cash flow. So when you have multifamily, it makes the risk a little bit easier. Makes the risk less. So, but what I was saying was, when you have, and this isn't always, it doesn't depend on the property. It really doesn't. A lot of people will treat these, where they live, like a home. Sometimes they will do the repairs, or, let you know that they're going to do the repairs and whatnot. So a lot of times, no, all the time, if they have like plumbing issues, I've had a few. Well, there was one I had to meet the guy there, but I think three separate times the tenants had an issue with some plumbing, and I said, hey, call this plumber and have him bill me. And that's what they did. So I didn't have to go to the property. You know what I mean? So it's pretty simple. So it's not bad, but it's powerful. It's powerful. Real estate is so powerful. And until you understand how powerful it is, you will not know how powerful it is. But anyways, like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to have some more videos coming up soon. But like I said, real estate's powerful. See ya.